Hey everybody, welcome to today's close-up. It is Friday, it is the 10th of September, and we are in the living room with Loom. Hi, living room Loom. And also with Paisley, and somewhere Herringbone and Basket Weave are still here. So the reason we're starting down here today is because it's time for us to do our goodbye waves for Herringbone and Loom. They're both planned to get adopted and go home on Sunday. And since we've got a schedule for these close-ups now, this is going to be our final close-up before their graduation, at least in theory. So that's the plan, and we've got a tradition of doing goodbye waves when the cats graduate. So we're going to do little goodbye waves for Loom and for Herringbone. It's hard to tell which one of the two of them is the real kitten here. Loom certainly puts on a kitten face more often than not. Hi, Herringbone. Hi, what are you looking for in my t-shirt? So let's do the goodbye waves first. I brought a little tripod. We'll do that, and then we'll go upstairs and we'll see the new kittens also, I promise. But we're going to do this first because DJ's home and she's cooking and watching TV, and I didn't want to interrupt her for too long down here. I wanted to get that out of the way first. So let's start with Herringbone. Herringbone, say, Loom. Loom's rubbing herself on the camera. It's a thing to rub her cheeks on, and she's knocking it over. So there's Herringbone. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. I'm going home on Sunday with my mom. Bye-bye. Do. Okay. Yep. All right. Good job, Harry. Loom, why don't you come too? Come on over here. Stop rolling around on the floor and being all silly. And let's see if we can have you just say goodbye to everybody. Loom, you have a good time at the academy? Oh, okay, Harry. Come over here too. That's fine. That's a fine way to say goodbye. Okay, let's turn around. Let's have you do the waves together instead of fighting your mom. Just say goodbye with her, okay? There we go. Bye-bye. Wave. Oh, wave. We're trying. Okay, hey, look at that. It kind of works. Nobody's looking at the camera, but that's fine. Okay, we tried. Well, that's it. So as you know, these two are getting adopted on Sunday. Camera, come on. There we go. On Sunday. That's the plan. And I think they're not going too far. I think their adopter is driving, and it's like 2 or 3 hours. So that's not terrible. It's an easy day trip anyway. And yeah, basically, I think they're going to be a great pair too. I see them, they're together very often. I'll see them snuggled up, hanging out together, playing together, having a good time. And I think their personalities are going to be a real good complement for each other too. Ironically, I do think they might find that Loom is the one that's going to be the more playful and the snugglier, maybe. But it'll be interesting to see as they grow up a bit. Harry, as you can tell, is also very snuggly and friendly and wonderful. So this is Basket Weave. Basket Weave, I just finished talking to his adopter, actually. And as you know, Basket Weave is getting adopted by the same person who previously adopted, was it Squire and Draper, I believe, from a much earlier class. And Basket Weave will be flying home to Chicago with his adopter. So that's super exciting. And I was just talking to them about that and how to manage all the endowments and stuff today. And I'll tell you what's really, really cool about that. I don't want to embarrass anybody, so hopefully it's not too embarrassing to anyone. But the same person who adopted Taylor and Artie, you might remember that same person who adopted Taylor and later Artie has been super helpful to us in the past. When we had the power out here for like a whole week last year, they brought us a generator to borrow for a while, and they're always offering to help out. I see a situation developing here. Loganberry's on the wrong side of the fence. Anyway, I was saying Taylor and Artie's adopter has always been very, very helpful and always willing to lend a hand with things. And this time, I guess, There we go. Over the fence. Okay, there we go, Logie. Well, let's take this upstairs while I'm talking to you. But we need to see Paisley one more time before we go up. Where is she? There she is, right there, just so we know. Hi, Paisley. We haven't talked and seen you yet, so let's just see you for 1 second. You got a nice mouse. You like this mouse, don't you? She was carrying this around and yelling at this mouse all day yesterday. I mean, I thought there was a problem. I came to check on her and see what was wrong, and she was just crying at the mouse. There wasn't even anybody around. So she really likes that thing. Anyway, so what I was saying is that Taylor's adopter has so generously volunteered to come and pick up Basket Weave and bring Basket Weave to the airport so that Basket's adopter doesn't have to arrange a drive from the airport to here and back to pick him up. Normally that's the sort of thing we probably wouldn't encourage or allow for just a regular adoption, but because Basket Weave's adopter has adopted from us before and been such a regular member of the community, that's the sort of thing that we would make an exception for on a second-time adopter. Of course, he's still got to fly out here. He's still got to pick up Basket Weave, and he's still got to take Basket Weave back in the cabin of the airplane. So those are all things, that are important, but it doesn't have to actually come out to the academy. Hang on one second. I gotta do this hand sanitizer thing, and I don't have all my hands prepared. All right. So I just think that is the nicest thing for Taylor's adopter to offer to help out that way. It was so sweet, and what a great example of people in the community being wonderful people and helping each other out. I just think it's so cool. So here we are with Mural in Mural's room. I wonder if it's my hand sanitizer that's setting her nose off a little bit. It can be strong stuff. She was just out wandering around the house for about 5 seconds and would like to do it again. I know she would, but I brought her in here specifically because we're doing the close-up, and I wanted to have her in here for that. Also, my plan right now is to do the treat thing through the door again, but not during the close-up. I'm going to do that after the close-up. But to give her and Rue each some more treats together today. I feel like they're getting close to being able to meet, and I'm hoping to let Rue out in the hallway. So I think I was talking to people on Discord. My plan right now, have them have treats through the door a few more times together like we did the other day. And also give Rue a chance to go out and explore in the hallway with all the faculty put away. So it's just her. She can go out and explore and have a look around, get used to the way that the hallway feels. And then after that, have Rue and Mural meet each other out in the hallway in neutral zone with their kittens not around in a place that is outside of each of their rooms. So we'll get there. That's the eventual plan for having them meet for the first time and see how it goes. All right, hey, let's weigh some babies and go through the names again. I still have to get all the names in here. I haven't quite got them yet, but I'm working on it. So if we weigh them, we'll have their weights. That's good and important, and it'll give us all another chance to try to get the names straight. So, hello. Hi, Mural. We'll get you some more treats real soon, too. She's so pretty. Oh, my goodness, you're so pretty. So pretty. All right, so first kitten is our brown Tabby. Are you the brown one? You look pretty brown to me. This is Splotch. Splotch, the brown Tabby. And does Splotch show any eye yet? No eyes yet. I know it looks pretty dark in there, but that's completely closed. I know it can be a little hard to tell sometimes. They get a little shadow in there first that makes you think that their eyes are starting to open, but they're not. So that's Splotch. Splotch weighs 8.5 today. I don't know, off the top of my head, that sounds a little low. Also, I keep forgetting to show you guys that Splotch does have the polydactyl. He has the polydactyl? She has the polydactyl? I don't know if that's the right way to put that, but definitely it's got a little extra beam there and some big thumbs and, oh, a very loud yell, too. Mom's like, what are you yelling about? You don't have to yell. Mr. Ace got you. Wait, I need to give you a kiss. Oh. Okay, there's your kisses. Okay, still yelling, that's fine. You go on in there, yell all you want, kiddo. So that's Splotch, the brown tabby. Then we move on to our tortie with the red head stripe, just like Mom's red head stripe. See? Mom's got the same little red head spot on her forehead. So this is Trace. Trace, the tortie. Oh, look at those eyes. So yesterday, Trace had just the tiniest little corner of one eye starting to open, which is how it starts. But today, it looks like we've got both eyes almost all the way open. That's some quick progress. I did not expect them to be that far open today. Trace weighs 8.6 ounces. Wow, Trace, good job. Now, they are 1 week old. Is it today or tomorrow that they're 1 week old? So she's a little bit on the early side for having her eyes open, but just a little bit. She's not a record setter or anything. Just on the earlier end of the regular spectrum for eyes opening. So that's our little Trace with her eyes starting to see the world just a little bit. And look what you get to see first thing in this whole wide world is my face. All right, and the camera. Get used to that, kiddo. Gotta get used to those bars, kid. Okay, so that's Trace. That's the orange head stripe tortie. Now, next on the list, we have Etch, who is the all-orange boy, one of the two boys in the class, and he's up here snuggling with Mom right now, but he's going to come with us. Oh, I see a lot of litter in there. We got to switch those blankets next. So this is Etch, our boy. He is also polydactyl. There you go. That's a good shot of that polydactyl paw, isn't it? But he's still got his eyes all the way closed, not even a start. He weighs 9.1 ounces today. Let's double check that it's not even the slightest, nope, not even a start. He's not even getting that beginning little glimmer. So if you think you see his eyes open on the stream, it's just the shadows that do it sometimes. 9.1, that's Etch. Etch, our boy Etch. Now those first two were girls, Etch is a boy. Look at those claws. Look at those big old polydactyl claws. Ooh. Extras. Okay, so that's Etch. The other boy in this class is next. His name is Doodle. He's the one that's all black. So that's Doodle right here. The dude. What's up, dude? Oh, now Doodle's going to show you. There you go. You see the little tiny bit on the inside corner of his eyes is open? You see just the tiniest little tiny bit there that's open in the nose end of his eyes, the inside corners. So he will have his eyes looking like our torties tomorrow. So that's the way they looked yesterday. Dude weighs 8.5 for little Doodle. Little Doodle. So he's starting to get his eyes open, but he's not there yet. Tomorrow, I think we'll really see something. He's got a lot to say about it too. Doodle, also the last of the polys in the class. Then so he's there. You go. Look at that paw. That really shows it, doesn't it? You see that extra little paw bean in there. So that's our little Doodle. Okay, buddy, I hear you squeaking. Wait, give me. I'm gonna give you kisses, okay? Little Doodle kisses. Okay, Doodle. Here you go. That's Doodle. Perfect. So next up we have the other tortie girl who is Squiggle. And Squiggle, this Trace, remember, has the red stripe right on the front of her head. So that's Trace, the tortie. So this is the other tortie right here. And the other tortie is Squiggle. Squiggle, you feel very heavy today. You must have been eating a lot just now when I picked you up. And you can see yesterday, Squiggle had her eyes partway open too, just like Dude does today. But she's not quite, oh my goodness. So, you kids are so loud today for no reason. There's no reason for you to be this loud. Okay, come right over here. Let's take your weight first. 9.1, that's a good weight. All right, a little happier when we've got you set down, I get it. Anyway, as I was just explaining, Squiggle, is that right? Yep, Squiggle. Little squiggle you can tell apart because there's no red stripe in the middle of the head, and her nose is sort of half pink, if you see that. So that's the distinguishing feature that we're using to tell squiggle. Also, squiggle does not have the polydactyl extra toe. And as you can see, squiggle's eyes are starting to open today. Not quite as far along as Trace, though. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yell some more. Wait. You need to get some kisses. Oh, even all the kisses in the world don't help. I got a lot of yelling to do. Okay. Finally, the last one is Scrawl, who's right here. Scrawl is also female. That was Squiggle that we just saw was also female, of course, but Scrawl, also a little girl. This one is a little Tabby, who is we've got down as a gray Tabby. It's mostly gray. Much more gray than Splotch. So, let's set you right here, and then we'll take a better look at your eyes. 7.4. 7.4. Always been the smallest one in the litter, but really more of a normal weight when all the other kids are very heavy. Look at that. Oh, we almost had the little antenna tail. Look at that tail. Look at that little fat tail. Tails that are this fat are usually a good early sign that they're going to be a long-haired kitten. And DJ does think all of these kids are going to be long-haired. So, Scrawl, S-C-R-A-W-L, Scrawl. Can we see any eye there? Is that all just eyeshadow? It's all just eyeshadow. There's nothing open yet at all. Not even a little bit. I know. You put on a convincing illusion, though, with that eyeshadow. Okay, how about a kiss? Okay, that's Scrawl, folks. So, those are Mural's kittens, and this, of course, is Mural, the mom. We got one of them that's gone over here into the corner. Look at this. Oh! Come on out here with everybody else. Now, that's Splotch, I think. There we go. So, as you can see, I switched around a couple things in here. I've got some lights in the box so everything looks nice and better lit. And I'm going to have to change these blankets, and we're going to do some treat time, but that'll be after the close-up. So if you want to see that, you'll have to tune in on the regular Kitten Academy live stream. I just haven't got the hands or the time to do it all during the close-up. Yeah, they were especially used to. Somebody said that they found their voices today. Yeah, they're not normally quite that yelly. This morning, a very yelly day for everybody for some reason. Who knows why so yelly today in particular. All right. Boop. Such a sweetie pea. Look at that sweet, sweet face right there. Their silly little snaggletooth. She's always got that crooked smile. I love it. All right, so that's Mural. Oh, and by the way, I finally did publish our most recent blog post on our website. Our website is kitten.academy. And I hope that you go to kitten.academy and check it out because there's some very good pictures of these kids there. And also some pictures of Rue's kids that we're about to go see as soon as I use some extra hand sanitizer in between. Here we go. Hang on. Right with you. There we go. All right. So now we've just gone right into the next room. You can see there's a little door here. That's where we just were. Now we're in here with Rue. Little tiny rutabaga. Aw, sweetie Rue. So, Rue's kids, we took down the front of the box. We gave her the box that hasn't got a lip on it, so because her kittens are now getting to the age where they're going to start walking around. They're just over 2 weeks old. and they are definitely getting more mobile. And that's the whole reason we brought them here, actually. They were doing fine at the vet, but I knew they were going to want more space to run around very soon. So last night, we switched out their box for one that hasn't got a lip so they can come and go as they please with no barrier. We also put up a barrier, this one, so that they don't get into the stuff in the room that we're not ready for them to get into yet. So that defines a nice little play area for them. Kind of keeps things confined for a little while. That will go away in due time. But in the meanwhile, their mom has brought them all outside the box to this exact spot, and she seems to pretty much keep them right there. They've been right there since we took the box down. I don't think they've really been back in the box at all, which is a normal thing, by the way. Once the kittens come out of the box, it's about 50-50 whether they ever go back in or not. This seems like a not class. That's fine. So I stole their light from their box, and that's how we got the light in the other box. I didn't have time to go make a new one like I should have. Instead, we just took theirs and gave it to somebody else, didn't we? This is, it looks like this is Hustle to me. That looks like Hustle, doesn't it? I have to see Hustle and Hijinks together still to be sure, but every time I look at them, my brain immediately says it's one or the other, and I think I'm usually right. So this would be Hustle. I told you I got these names down pretty well, right? This would be Caper, this would be Hustle, and that would be Hijinks if I got Hustle right. Over there with Mom. Those are the 3 Tabbies in this class. And we also have 3 little black kittens. Those I have to do a little more work to tell us who, because I can't always tell the girl Sham from the boy Gimmick at a glance. I have to actually look at their undercarriage to know. Okay, there we go. So that little white spot there, that tells me that this is Gimmick. So this one is Gimmick the boy. This one is Sham the girl. And this one is Gambit the boy. So in this class, we only have the one girl, Sham. And the rest are all boys. Hustle does do a lot of just sitting around where everybody else is running around. He might end up being the guy who's kind of the mellowest, which is funny because Hustle is sort of a, hustle up. It's sort of a more active thing to do, right? You hustle. That means being active, basically. So, ironic, like naming a big guy Tiny, right? Is that ironic? I don't even know anymore. All right, let's weigh these babies too. Hello. Hi, look at you. So we know from that little white spot that this one is Gimmick. Hi, Gimme. Little tiny Gimme. Or we could pronounce your G like in GIF, or like some people do in GIF. Could be Jimmy. Jimmick. What do you think? See, that's why people say GIF. It's weird. You don't say Jimmick. Maybe you do. That's fine. If you're going to be consistent like that, I don't mind. Okay, let's do some weighing and stop throwing shade at somebody that worked at CompuServe 100 years ago. Let's see. I'm trying to remember the order here. I think our first one is Caper. I know you were just about to start nursing and I picked you up. Oh, the tragedy. Oh, it's terrible. So that's Caper. You can tell Caper because he's what you would call sort of a classic tabby. He's got big, bold stripes that are trying to make sort of a circle there. He weighs 12.2 ounces today, which sounds good to me, I think, probably. Let's take another close look at his face real quick, just so we've got it. Oh, so pretty. Your eyes look so worried, though, buddy. Little Caper. Oh, so worried and so yelly. I know, pal. I know. Well, look, you're going to get used to this because we're going to do a lot of this kind of thing. I know. Well, how about a kiss? Okay, right here. I got you. I got you, buddy. Right here. There we go. I got you. Okay. Okay, let's put you down here with your mom, Caper. Caper. All right, now this one is Hijinks. I'm going more on the fact about how wide their faces are, because Hustle's got a very wide face. Hijinks has a narrower face. He's also lighter in color, so we got that going for us. So this has probably got to be Hijinks. It is extremely tricky to tell the two of them apart at a glance. We're going to pretend this is Hijinks. And everybody's yelling today, so I can't go with the usual fact that Hijinks is the yelliest. Because it's just a big day for yelling. I got you, buddy. Okay, let's put you down on the scale for a minute. 12.5, 4. Okay, 12.4. Let's just get a second opinion there. Oh, hang on. Sit right here. You don't have to chirp like a little birdie. Hijinks. Hijinks. Okay, we're going to go 12.4 for little Hijinks. That's cool, buddy. You do sound like a little bird. You got a funny meow compared to the one we just heard. Okay, hang on. Kisses. Okay, right there, buddy. You got your kisses. Next. So that would be Hijinks. So next up, I believe, is Hustle. Right here. All right, so Caper was the first tabby that was the classic tabby, but Hijinks and Hustle are both mackerel tabbies with these little thin stripes. And he weighs 13.1. It's good. And the way to tell Hustle from Hijinks is that Hustle has a wider face and also darker colors all around, a little less white on his face and a little less white other places. And I know it's very subtle, but we will get collars on them when they're big enough. And until then, you're just going to have to trust me that I know which one is which, I think. So that's our little Hustle. Yeah, Rue is from the Bronx, and if you want to hear a little bit more of that story, you can go to our website, kitten.academy, where it's featured in our latest blog post. Or if you want to hear a lot more of that story, you can join us on Discord, where Rue's rescuer and adopter is, and has told the story in a little more detail. So there we go with little Hustle. Okay. Now we need to do the 3 black kittens, and let's see, in order, I believe we start with Gimmick. Ooh, I got you. I even knew which one you were. So this is Gimmick. Let's just weigh him first. We're going to go at 12.4 for Gimmick. Gimmick is all black, beautiful little sweet boy, and the way that you can tell him from the other 2 black kittens is that he's got little white spots on his belly there. You see that little white spot there? And another one right under his neck, which I'm going to have to scruff him a little to show you, but we're going to show you. There we go. So that's, see that white spot right there? A big white spot on his neck. So that's Gimmick. He's going to get a kiss from me too, even though he didn't yell very much. You can get a kiss because you didn't yell very much, that's why. Oh, you got a Zerbert too. Okay. There you go, right on down there. So then we've got the one girl in the class is right here. This is Sham. Sham is the name of the girl. And she is all black. No little white spots. No other real distinguishing features except for being a beautiful little girl who wishes she could go right back to nursing. Look at her. She's like, why did you pick me up? I was so busy nursing with my mom. Okay, hang on though. Let's get your weight and then you can go back to what you were doing. This is important. Got to keep an eye on your health, you know. 12.3 for little Sham. All right, let's see your face one more time for everybody to enjoy, and then I'll give you some kisses. Oh, you're so pretty, though. Look how pretty you are. Okay. Little kisses. Come here. Oh, hang on. Oh, she's digging into my chin. Right over there, little Sham. Little Shammy Sham. All right, so that leaves us with one kitten left. It's this one right here who's busy nursing and does not want to be disturbed, but you're still going to be disturbed. Are you speaking of disturbed? What are you staring at, buddy? What are you staring at, Caper? You've got a lot to look at. You've got a lot to look at, don't you, Caper? Now that your eyes are just working for the first time, a few days now, I got to see everything. Okay, but this is our third and final black kitten. This one is Gambit. And the way you can tell Gambit is, I'll show you when we set him down here to be weighed. You can see how dark he is here, and then he sort of turns to a gray color here, where his fur is a little more speckled with gray. That's how we're telling him apart right now. I don't know how long that's going to last. He weighs 12.7, by the way. I don't know how long that's going to last, but hopefully at least until he's old enough for us to get a collar on him so we can tell him apart more easily. For now, it is very easy to tell. I'm just concerned that gray color is going to be replaced with black as he gets a little bit older. Probably not even very much older, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's always going to be like a half black and half gray kitten, which would be really cool, wouldn't it? I think you can see sort of what I'm pointing out there. Especially good in this light, you can really tell. So that is Gambit, little tiny Gambit. Come here, pal. And Gambit has sort of set himself up early to be the one that is the first one to run out of the box to say hello to me when I come in the room. You can also see he's the only one that's not yelling yet, even though I'm picking him up and being annoying. He's like, yeah, but I like people, so I'm not going to yell too much. We can get him to start yelling if we keep doing this, though. Okay, camera, focus. I just want one good focus shot of his head for everybody. Can we just focus on his head for 1 minute? He's like, put me down. Well, that'll have to do. Okay, how about some kisses, buddy? You're so quiet. You're so quiet. Have some kisses, quiet boy. Little quiet Gambit. Okay. I got you. You can let go. I got you, buddy, right there. Have a seat right there. Okay. And, of course, their mom is Rue, as I said. She's so pretty. Oh, my goodness. She's so pretty and so sweet. Every time I come into the room, she jumps up and runs over to see me, just like Muriel does. So there you have it. So that should about do it for today's close-up, and I hope you enjoyed it. And as I've said, we're trying to do these every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so we should see you for the next one on Monday, but tomorrow is Saturday. And on Saturdays, we do mailbag on the regular Kitten Academy live stream at 10 o'clock. So I hope you consider joining us at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, our time. That's the Kitten Academy time zone. That's the same as New York time. So I hope you decide to join us tomorrow for mailbag at 10. But whether you do or not, we will see you for another close-up on Monday, in theory. And in the meantime, check out our website, kitten.academy, which is where you will find some excellent pictures of these kittens as well. And links to our two most recent t-shirt designs too, which I'm very excited about. One is a beautiful drawing of Mural, and one is a beautiful drawing of, well, technically of Etch, but it's more of a Halloween feel, so you'll see. What are you looking at? You always look like you're kind of sad and suspicious about everything that's going on, don't you? Don't you, little hustle? Yeah. Okay. That's Hustle. This must be Hijinks with his mom. Look how cute they are together. Well, that's it, folks. We'll see you for the next close-up next time. Meanwhile, if you do tune into the regular Kitten Academy live stream, you can expect that in a few minutes I'm going to get up and fix these blankets, and then try to feed Rue and Mural a few treats through the door so they get to know each other just a little bit better. That'll be the plan. One of these kittens is making a very adult purr. You guys hear that? I'm not sure which one it is, but I don't think it's Rue making that. Anyway. Alright, gotta wrap it up at some point. Thanks again, everybody.